just a bloke in a bar.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Bloke in a Bar, powered by Lontel, guys. Matter of fact, we told the story on Monday about how they literally saved our lives here with the internet and got a lot of messages about, hook me up, Gabby, hook me up. So we have done exactly that. If you go to Lontel, LAUNTEL.net.au, and you use code BLOKE, you get the first week free, internet free, and you get $25 credit. No contracts, no credit cards, none of that. I'm telling you guys, internet for wizards. I'm telling you, once you, Matty can back me up on this, it is fucking life-changing, this little Lontel. Best customer service, 5 years running. So give her a crack. Use code BLOKE. Make sure to use code BLOKE, guys, because otherwise you're not going to get that incredible discount. So this show's powered by Lontel. Massive thank you to Lontel for sorting that out for us quickly over the last few days. Eddie, how you going, mate?
Good, mate. Lontel, eh?
Yeah, Lontel, mate.
Hey, good on them.
Neckbeards are coming together finally, mate.
Mate,
Sticking up to you like a bloke.
Is the last 18 months been the resurgence of the neckbeard?
I think it has.
Led by you?
Wait, look, I think the neckbeards...
You know, pro gaming.
They're walking a bit fucking taller, I
Pro
reckon.
good internet.
Yeah, very fucking good internet. Very fast internet.
That's good.
I'm like, you know what I reckon with you, and I reckon Tom feels the same way, mate. I reckon you think I'm a bit of a nerd, a bit of a magoo. I don't reckon you think I'm cool.
No, I think you're a bit of a nerd.
Yeah. So you think I'm a bit of a magoo?
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like, you like your Lord of the Rings, you like your fucking Warcraft, you like your rig.
Yeah. You love me rig.
You love your rig.
Yeah,
you love your lore of stuff.
Love
you know?
lore.
You're a big lore guy.
But I tell you what are most
but
cool...
that doesn't make you magoo.
No, but what are most cool...
Is that how you feel about yourself?
No, I don't feel that way.
Okay.
But like, what do most cool people have? They have hookups. Like, you never hear a magoo saying, I've got the hookups. Fair?
Fair. Well, yeah. No, that's fair. Yep.
So anyway, first of all, I've just hooked the whole audience up with Lontel. So that's one cool point. But I got hookups, bruh, because Raiders were sold out. The whole game was sold out. And my wife's parents, they're massive Raiders fans.
Yeah.
They came to me and said, Denon, can you do anything for me? And because I'm cool and I got hookups, I said, let me sort you out. Now, listen, I messaged the captain of the Raiders to get the tickets. That didn't work. He brushed me, so that's -1 cool point.
Yep.
But you know what?
Did he ignore you?
No, he answered. Very good man, Joe Tuppernet. Very good man.
Yeah.
But he brushed me.
Met Joe the other day. Great bloke.
Great bloke. One of the great blokes. One of the great players all the time too. He's fucking unbelievable forward. But what I will say is got a message from the great David Albrighton, who actually owns Goulburn Toyota. He sponsors Jared Croker. He hooked me up with the tickets.
Did you put an SOS out on the internet?
No, well, I told the story about getting brushed by Tarpaner, and then because I'm a man with hookups, someone came to my aid.
So that wouldn't have happened 18 months ago. 18 months ago.
I feel like I've always been cool, though.
Before the rise of the neckbeard.
I felt like I was cool before 18 months ago.
Mate. Before the rise of the neckbeard. Neckbeards are in. Neckbeards are in vogue.
See, listen, I feel like that's a bit of a backhand. I feel like I was cool before 18 months ago.
June, like off the back of movies like June, that's real neckbeard shit. You know? Give it a Chalamet, make it cool.
So Chalamet, he's the leader of the neckbeard.
He's got a bit of neckbeard about him as well.
Absolutely he does.
He's got a heap of neckbeard about him.
Yeah.
Mate, back in the day, to be hot, you had to be big and thick and strapping like Chris Hemsworth. Chris has been brushed.
Yeah, okay.
Chalamet's, 50 kilos dripping wet?
It's a fair point.
He's not classically handsome.
It's a fair point.
You know what I mean? He's pulling Kylie Jenner.
Which is outrageous when you think about it.
When you think about it.
Look, you know what? You're putting something down that I want to pick up. It's a fair point. The only point I probably disagree with, I feel like I was cool more than 18 months ago. I don't feel like I just became cool 18 months ago.
Do you think you were cool when you were playing footy, and then in like the sort of the dark middle years you sort of weren't again? Like, okay, put it this way. I want you to be really.
I feel like I've always been cool.
I want you to be really honest with me.
Okay.
When
I'm undercover cool.
For how long? What time period do you think you could have picked up the phone and sorted those Raiders tickets? Like when did that become possible?
Listen, what I'll say is this.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, but there's levels of cool. Let me walk you through it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. There's cool there. Everyone knows cool. But then there's undercover cool. Yep. He's so cool you don't know he's cool. That's me.
So that's how cool you are.
I'm so cool.
But you've got a personality. People know who you are. So that doesn't make sense.
But everyone thinks I'm a magoo. But that's because it's a front. I'm really cool underneath. You know what I'm saying?
What is cool?
But I always thought...
What does that even mean?
You know what I was taught? Cool is when you be yourself. That's what I was taught. But maybe that's a magoo saying. That's a magoo telling another magoo to make themselves feel better about being a bit weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sometimes that papers over the cracks.
Yeah, like
right?
for example, when your mate's ex-missus gets with a new dude and you're like, yeah, he's ugly as, bro. You're way better looking, but really like, oh, fuck.
Well, I suppose it's like, if you take your boy to, a game of footy and he comes over, you go, oh, don't worry, son, you tried your best, but deep down you wish you carved up.
Yeah, and he got dominated.
He got dominated.
Yeah.
Imagine if your son got snapped in half and you're like, oh.
Jesus.
He's on the ground winded, crying and shit. Like, part of you is like, I wish my son was doing the snapping. And he comes off and you go, it's all good, bro.
Yeah, look,
it's okay. I still love you, which you do, obviously.
And obviously, toughness is associated with getting back up.
Yeah.
It's not about getting snapped.
No, he didn't get back up, though.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
and it's
sucks.
like, oh, no, you tried your best, but
Yeah.
he's crying, winded on the sideline, doesn't want to play anymore.
Oh, that's not good.
You know?
Yeah. You know what?
Part of you, you're going to say these things.
Yeah. You know what? The first time I realised I was being a coward, you know what I know? The first time I realised I was being a coward?
When?
So I was in
The first time ever.
Internally I'd realised, oh, you're a coward.
Yeah.
You're a cat. You're a cat. I was 10. I think I was 10, 9 or 10. And the under 12s soccer team asked me to play for them up 2 grades. And I was too scared to do it. And I was like, anyway, I told myself when I went home, because I don't know why I wigged out. I was like, no. Like, they're 12-year-olds, bro. Fuck. Went home and I was like, you pussy. I said, I'll never say no again. And so a few weeks later, Mudgy asked the Wallabies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think the Wallabies. Asked me to play under 12s, and I did. And I said, you know what? You fucking overcame.
It was the best decision you've ever made.
Overcame your fears, yeah.
Was it really?
Brave.
Do you think that was the making of Den and Cam?
You know what? I think it might have been.
You know, like if you're looking at your story,
yeah,
do you think that was the moment where Denon
found himself?
He found himself,
Yeah.
and he came of age.
Yeah, realised he had
charted the path to sitting with your old mate Eddy Simpson right now. Do you reckon without that decision,
yeah,
you're a fucking loser, nobody doing fuck all?
That might have been the decision that made me cool. I don't know.
You're a very cool guy, dude. I just want people to know that. Like, if you haven't met Denon, you're probably like, no, he's just a dirty neckbeard who's just like,
I don't reckon they'd say that,
hasn't
bro.
got much going on. I'm here to tell you. This guy's cool. This guy, he's a cool guy. Sometimes you meet people, you're like, you walk away going, damn.
Here's another question.
Damn, that guy was cool.
Is being cool kind of cringe now?
Depends.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that guy's trying to be cool. That's like basically calling him cringe.
No, but trying to be cool's always been cool.
Yeah, that's always been uncool.
That's always been uncool.
Yeah.
I think what you could say is people that were classically cool in the past, potentially not classically cool now, led by people like Chamalay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Okay. Look,
Back in
Chamalay,
the day, classic jock behaviour was I don't care about anything.
Yeah, fair. That's
You
fair.
know?
Except for the team I play for.
I was got huge pecs.
Yeah,
and probably
okay.
a huge piece.
Yep,
And
usually.
huge arms, but I'm dumb. I'm usually I'm doing like 20 to 21 jump straight here. You know what I mean?
That's fair. So anyway, listen, it's official. I got hookups. Like I saw the picture this morning. Raiders said sold out.
How did that make you feel? Did you go to bed that night smiling?
When I was speaking to the missus, I said, probably sorted out your parents' tickets. I'll let you know.
The in-law hookup is a big one.
It's a big one, and she's my wife.
Because if you'd fucked that, if you'd failed,
They came to me. In a time of need, they came to me. They said, this guy's all pretend if he can't get some rugby league tickets. Like, if the one area...
Because you probably sit around the dinner table talking yourself up. I bet you do. Oh, bloke's so big. Oh, you don't know. Oh, fuck. You got no idea how big I am.
No. So...
That's why they came to you. They're like, oh, this guy's a big dick. That's what he keeps saying at
not
dinner.
at all. I always say, nah.
Every dinner he runs us through how big he is.
So my wife and kids are down with the family at the moment in Canberra. So
A bit R&R.
Yeah, get away. Because we don't have any family. Like, my sister's close, but she's got her own family to run and her own business and everything like that. So she doesn't have any time. We don't have any family close. And also, we don't have a babysitter yet. So we're in the depths sometimes, you know?
Are you in the trenches?
In the trenches, because my wife got sick. Then my son got really sick. So much sick, he went to emergency. Then I got so sick that I had essentially 3 days off, which I've never had 3 days off. And then my newborn got sick. And so it's been about a month of the depths of hell. But I haven't complained, as you know. Like this happened 4 weeks ago. You don't see me complaining.
No.
I just fucking pushed through.
Yeah.
I just pushed through. But the wife, she
Burmo was cut at you because you didn't text him and he came in here and you weren't here.
Well, let's say
He was cut about that. He's like,
first of all,
fuck you, Denon.
I want to officially apologise to Burmo for that, but that's technically not my fault. That is a misinterpretation from Maddie, in my opinion. But we'll let the people decide.
Oh, it's Maddie's fault.
We'll let the people decide.
Wait, what?
Whoa. Maddie just got engaged and you...
Well, hang on a sec.
You dragging his name through the mud?
No. Hang on a sec. So the night before, we had an interview lined up.
Yep.
And to that, I wrote to him, cancel tomorrow, which in my head meant cancel the day. In his head, he thought it meant cancel the
Yeah,
interview.
because the text I sent was about the interview.
But I'd already cancelled 2 days before that. I'd done, for the 2 days before that, I'd done nothing and said, not coming in. And then a third one, I said, cancel tomorrow.
So maybe you should have looked for further clarification.
Well, I
We
will
did it at 10
say,
o'clock the next morning. No, sorry, it was a bit earlier.
I said it at 7 o'clock, but then you replied at 10 o'clock.
I replied at 10 o'clock. No, cancelled the day.
Yeah, Tom very upset.
Yeah, so
He
listen,
doesn't think you value his time.
the guy that I found out last night is not here.
That's what I'm just telling you what he said.
Is that what he said?
He feels like you don't value
The
his
guy,
time.
when I messaged and said, hey guys, can we do 10:30 but sweet if we don't?
I said sweet. I'll be
You
there.
said sweet, of course.
Yeah,
He
of course.
wrote back, I'm actually not going to be there.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I apologise.
No, you're gonna have to bring it up with him. It's
Yeah,
like
okay, fair enough.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot the messenger. I'm not going to shoot the messenger. I mean,
You know what I mean? Don't keep me into a pit like
Okay.
they did in 300. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I apologise.
Don't
mate.
Leonidas me. Is that Leonidas?
Well, no, he's the one doing the kicking.
Yeah.
Leonidas.
As in, like, don't. Oh yes.
Spider. There's Spider. Don't cancel on me.
So you're a nerd. You know that.
But nerds are cool now, so that's sweet. But anyway, look, it is confirmed. I got hookups.
I'm proud of you, mate.
I got hookups.
I'm glad you're able to flex in front of the in-laws. That's a powerful feeling.
I did. It's
a powerful feeling.
So I,
Did it make you feel like more of a man?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Did you start flexing in the mirror?
I didn't start flexing in the mirror, but I was just like, you know what? Sometimes you just got to remind the wife that there's a bit about your husband.
Were you? But were you like, after you'd sort of be like, you know what, Denon? You are cool. Like, were you having internal monologues with yourself?
You know what? Yesterday was a great day. You know why?
Why?
Well, no, it wasn't a great day. Obviously, I missed my kids, I missed my wife, but I got to neckbeard the whole time when I got home.
You were loving it, mate. You threw that little caveat in there. I'm like, you're pretty sure you said you've been in hell for a month. You've been given some time off. You have been nude, eating muesli bars, neck bearding hard. How long did you go? How many hours?
Yesterday?
12,
It
13?
was fucking good.
How many?
Well, I got to work. So
Come on!
I'll tell you, I got to work from, I leave home about 7.
Just be honest.
I'm being honest with you. I leave home about 7. I got my NRL Sports Bet show in the morning. And then I drive straight to the radio station. That goes from 12 to 3. Then it takes me about an hour and 10 to get home. So from about 4:30 till about, I'll say, 9 o'clock. It's just a good sesh. I'll say, Path of Exile, Season 3. 0.3 season. The Third Edict. I'm on the Last Boss. Last Boss mechanics are bullshit. I just got to say this. Path of Exile 2 developers, listen, I'm all for hard bosses. I'm all for it. But make them hard in regards to your reaction speed, in regards to reading what's happening. Don't just put a bunch of mechanics in it where it's a one-hit kill. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. That's lazy
how hard is this
development.
boss? Is it like Whizpig?
What's Whispy?
Was Whizpig Diddy Kong Racing?
Diddy Kong Racing.
Did you play Diddy Kong
No,
Racing?
I didn't play Diddy Kong
Did you not play Diddy Kong Racing?
You're more of a neckbeard than me.
Yeah, Whizpig. Pretty sure it was. Can you look that up? His name was Whizpig. He was tough, and if you beat him, you got to go to space, which was like a myth. Everyone thought because no one could beat Whizpig.
Yeah.
And that was like it was like a myth that if you beat Whizpig, you'd go to space. And there's levels up there. And then when I actually did it one day, I'm like, oh, you do go to space.
Oh, you do go to
Oh, you
space.
actually do go to space.
Holy shit,
You need a
okay.
drumstick to beat him, and you got to hit all the
Turbos.
boosts. Yeah.
Okay.
You were bang on.
Bang on. See, you nailed it, mate.
So
Neckbeard. You are a neckbeard.
Yeah,
It's
I know,
undercover,
but I never
bro.
denied it. I never denied
Oh,
it.
far out.
Shout out to Whizpig, dude. Shout out to Diddy Kong
Whizpig.
Racing.
But
Were you a
don't-
64 man? Nah.
Yeah, did all that. GoldenEye, goated.
Got it.
Goat, like literally goated. But again, Path of Exile 2, listen, I love the game. It's an incredible game. It's not in its full release yet. It's not 1.0 yet. However, that last boss, it's poorly designed because you're relying on one-hit kills to make it hard rather than me just being good at reacting to shit. Because I'm good at reacting to shit. I'm okay at that. But I'm not okay with one-hit kills, especially when I don't know what the fucking method of the How to Kill the Boss is yet because I'm going in blind. I'm not reading any fucking strats on the internet. I'm not a coward like that.
You know what? This sounds like a neckbeard who's down on confidence, fucking having a whinge.
No.
Mate,
There's no,
get out there.
I'm
Get out there.
Driving with confidence.
Get out there and work it out, mate.
I just hooked me in-laws up. You think I've got no confidence? I fucking got heaps of confidence from that. So
that sounds like, you know what that sounds like?
And I know
like,
it's not my internet.
Imagine if the Broncos made the grand final against Penrith and they turn around and they go, oh, we don't know how to play grand finals. They got all the experience. I don't even know how to play.
No, that's not the same. The same would be a bad ref giving terrible calls against the Broncos.
No.
That would be what it is, and that's what this is. Now, I will say, I know it's not the internet because I've got fucking unbelievable internet thanks to Lontel. Literally like two ping, which is crazy. You don't know what ping is?
No.
But 2 millisecond ping is just like essentially, it's flying. It's flying.
Sounds like a neckbeard making excuses.
Oh, it's not lag. It's not lag. I tell you that for free. But yeah, anyway, massive thank you to David Albrighton. He actually, as I said, you know how I knew he was legit?
How?
Because Jared Croker followed him. That was the confirmation. I was like, because he left a comment saying you still need tickets, and I was like, oh, am I getting stitched up here? I said, you know what? Believe in people. That's what I said. In my head, I said, you know what? Believe in people. You know what? Not everyone's bad.
Where were the seats?
Because I gave him the money.
Where were the seats?
I gave him the money before I got the tickets.
Where were the seats?
They are. Well, I'm not going to say. I don't want you to go and harass my.
Oh, it's for right.
The people. But
it's for Sunday.
Look, they're decent. I think. I just said, give me the best ones you got. He got 6 tickets, and apparently his box got approved, so he didn't need the 6 tickets anymore. I think. Anyway, let me just check. Yeah, Goldman Toyota.
Big dog.
He applied for a box, then bought tickets in case. So that's a Raiders fan. He's making sure he's there. So for everyone else, that when they got the picture today about it being sold out, for everyone else that was a big deal. Like, oh, no one can get tickets. For me, I was like, doesn't apply to me. I got hookups.
And are you paying this guy for him?
Yeah, of course.
Or are you like, give him to me on
No,
famous?
well, he said you can give us some money or you can share us out. I said, bro, I'll do both.
Oh, yeah.
See, good humans help good humans. Now, listen, if my in-laws get turned away at the gate,
could you
the underhooks are coming.
Could you imagine?
Could
you imagine if this was a dirty little stitch up?
Listen, the underhooks are coming.
That would be funny, though. Great content.
It'd be great content, but it'll make me look like a little weakling to my in-laws.
Imagine if they got turned away at the gate.
They might take my kids from me.
Sorry, you've been scouted.
Yeah, they might take my kids from me because they'll be like, you're not a man. Like, how are you going to rear these boys in this world when you get scammed constantly?
Yeah. Getting scammed is...
so beta.
Oh, my God. Like... Pour one out for there's been some horrific ones getting around.
Oh,
the Brad Pitt one's the best. Have you seen the photos of the Brad Pitt scam?
Nah, what is it?
Get some of them up. Like, this lady got scammed out of like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and because she thought she was dating Brad Pitt.
Listen,
my sister, I think a friend of hers had run into someone who said that they were coming to they'd come to London because they were dating. Oh, what's her name? Tall, brunette, attractive singer, Dua Lipa.
It's crazy that I knew that.
Yeah, yeah. And she's like, I don't know that you're not dating Dua Lipa. He's like, yeah, but here are the texts and the photos. She's like, you're not dating Dua Lipa. You're like 55 and you're fat and ugly. You're not dating Dua Lipa. And she's like, don't tell me you've sent money to her. And he's like, yeah. Like, she asked me for money sometimes.
So Dua Lipa was asking
Dua
money.
Lipa
Yeah, she was asking
doesn't
for money.
need it. And he's like, oh yeah, but apparently it was like, she was waiting for a check to come in. It's like, what happens in your life for you to get to a point where you know what? Think that you're dating Dua Lipa?
It's a bloody woke mob, mate. Keep telling him he's special. That's why. Bloody woke mob.
Is this a participation award problem?
Yeah, it is.
Is that where this starts?
He got too many fourth place.
Keep telling kids they're special.
Yep, so that's what'll happen. They'll think them.
So you reckon if you go to that kid,
oh my God,
in his formative years, and just go, you're a fat loser, and you're never going to get anyone attractive, then problem solved.
Listen, he needs to get snapped a few times on footy field to learn that sometimes you're getting snapped. Whereas he's never got snapped on a footy field. That's what's happened.
Reality, yeah, he hasn't had a proper dose of reality. Like, you aren't capable of pulling Dua Lipa.
Listen, he hasn't had his Robert Boateng moment. You want to know the Robert Boateng moment I had?
Yep.
So when I was younger, went to nationals, and I thought I was quick. We got to the 100-metre national finals. I looked across. We would have been like 10. Looked across. There was a dude that was 6 foot and had a beard.
Yep.
and he tripped over at the start of the race and still broke the national record. That was my Boateng moment.
Yeah.
He needs a Boateng moment like that.
He needs a Boateng moment.
He needs a Boateng moment. Now, I will say we skipped really quickly past my incredible knowledge and nailing Dua Lipa straight away. Like, we skipped past that.
Yeah, you did. You got
that was pretty good. I literally might have had 5 seconds and went boom.
Yep.
No,
that was really impressive. And the fact you knew it speaks to how in vogue Dua Lipa is.
Yeah,
which
fair.
also, it makes it worse for this bloke. It's like, you pulled the biggest pop star on the planet and sent her thousands of dollars because she told you that she was skint for the month? Come on, bro.
You know what?
And went to London to see her.
You know why she was fresh in my mind? Is because I saw a funny meme of like, you know, the funny memes where a couple will go to a concert and they'll be like, oh, no wonder my partner wanted to come here. And it's like Dua Lipa being all sexy and the partner's just like, that's why I was in front of mine.
Okay.
And I was like, that was funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's in front of mine. So shout out to that fucking idiot that went over to Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Idiot.
And shout out to the idiot that thought they would
I'll be
dating
honest.
Brad Pitt. Have you got the photos? Or we can't put them on the telly?
I'll be honest.
I sent it to Dennis.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Have you seen the one in the surgery?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
One looks like he's about
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Holy shit. Well, sometimes when I see people that fall for this stuff, I'm like, how'd your ancestors survive? Like, you've been passed down the worst genetics in mankind. How did you not get killed in a war? You know what I'm saying? Because like everyone that lives right now at least had one, or I had quite a few actually, ancestors that were fucking dogs. You got to be a dog to get through history.
You got to have dog to get through history, but then also there's like there's remnants of the past that get through. I've heard that premature ejaculation, right, is tied to the beta because they had to pump a load off quick before they got fucking manhandled by the big dogs.
No way. So we're beta.
So they just so we're betas, dude, because our ancestors just got a quick one.
See, you know what? This is the Magoo talk we're talking about earlier.
You know what I mean? It's like that's adapt or die. It's like I'm not man enough to get a load off here because I'm going to get crushed by that alpha.
Yeah.
If I sneak in and just a 2-pump job.
Yeah. Okay. But see, that's the Magoo story I was telling you about earlier. Betas have been telling each other it's alpha because they're like, it's quick, get the job done. You're in, fucking out, you've done your job. But really, it's beta.
Yeah.
Okay. That is fucked. So, but that's, you know what? It's already heartbreaking enough if you prematurely ejaculate. Now, if you listen to this podcast and it happens, you have confirmed to yourself that you're a beta.
Have you heard the theory that
is rough?
Have you heard the theory that, you know how people go, oh, humans are, we're wanderers and we're explorers and stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, more likely than not is that we just kept moving because the betas just kept getting kicked out of the tribe and they had to keep walking. So it's like
wanderers are losers.
So wanderers are losers. Like the world was discovered by huge gimps. Like
no one liked.
No, because if you're comfortable, you're chilling, you got like a good area, you got fresh water, you got women, you got some beautiful trees, you got some fucking, there's livestock around, not livestock, but there's like, food around.
Yep.
You're chilling.
Yeah,
you're not fucking walking off into the snow or into the desert or something.
No comfortable man goes exploring.
Exactly. You're only going exploring if you're told to piss off.
It's like the guy that rocks up to the new school and goes, I was cool at my old school.
Yeah, no, you weren't.
Why are you here then, bro?
No, you got bullied.
You got wedgied, bro.
You got wedgied so horrifically. You got atomic wedgied out of that school. That's what happened. So that's more likely.
Okay.
Is that the beaters had to just hightail.
So
it.
Captain Cook a beater.
Well, I'm talking more our nomadic past. But if you want to pass it on, then yeah, he probably had a bit of beta about it. He's running away from something.
He was.
Do you know what I mean? He was never accepted. He's like, fuck it, I'm going out on the sea for 10 months.
Oh, fuck. That's great stuff.
The French woman who got scammed by Brad Pitt lost 850,000 USD. So 1.3 million AUD.
Yeah.
But like that, you know what's weird?
Because she thought she was dating Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
How does a beta gather so much money? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like,
inheritance.
Yeah, probably. Now, I will say, I was hoping Tom to be here because I could have two of the best Patinists, Omen, Rius in the game. Because I think I found an Omen. I found an Omen.
Yep. Omenry and Patinry, not the same thing.
Yeah, but it might be a mixture of both.
Okay, just let
you let me know because that's what I'm trying to get confirmed.
Okay.
Okay, so, and this is a convoluted chain of events, so it might be just pure nonsense, but I feel like there's something going on here.
Just trying to get comfortable.
Okay, so who's the hottest bloke in rugby league? Reece Walsh.
Ruben Garrick.
Reece Walsh.
Ruben Garrick.
Okay, well, we've stumbled at the first hurdle, but I need you to be fair dinkum with me now.
No, okay. He's attractive.
He's the hottest man in rugby league.
He's pretty good.
Okay. Who could be with the most birds if they had the opportunity to? It's Reece Walsh.
Well, I reckon Ruben Garrick. If he wanted to. Reece is a bit short.
What? You reckon Garrick is...
Mate, all I'm saying is...
I'm a Garrick fan, but I think
all
Walsh
I'm
is on that
saying
level.
all I'm saying is Reece is... How tall's Reece? Can we get some...
He's about 180, I think. He's not as short as some people think. He's actually about 180. Just under 6 foot.
He's very attractive and he could bet a lot of women, but he is short.
Well, 5'10", 11 is not short.
177.
177, short.
177 short.
Mate, listen to what women want. They want 6 foot, baby. That's
Reece
what they want.
Walsh, he adds 6 foot with our way.
Okay, so Reece Walsh with platforms.
Reece Walsh with shoes that are, they're a bit thicker at the bottom, all right?
Yeah, with platforms. Yep, I'm with you.
Okay, now he's going down to a club that likes the Viking clap. But what's better than the Viking clap? Clapping cheeks. That's what
the
Reece,
clap.
from clapping cheeks. From clapping cheeks. So anytime try scorer, probably a double for me. It's Reece Walsh because
Why a double?
Well, because while they're going, oh, the Viking clap, he's clapping cheeks. Mum's cheeks down in Canberra. Hide your mums. Hide your mums down in Canberra. He's clapping cheeks. That's why he's going to score a double. Give me your thoughts.
So Reece, because he claps cheeks.
He's out clapping the Raiders. You know what I'm saying?
It's an interesting theory. Needs some work. Definitely needs some work. There's a lot of assumption here, though. You know what I mean?
Well, we definitely don't need... He can clap some cheeks. We know that.
We think he can.
Well, he's got a daughter.
Well, he's clapped before.
He's clapped. We know the Raiders, they Viking clap. And
But I've got a daughter, and I'm not a bloody... I'm not a clapper. You know what I mean? You got 2 kids, and you're not a clapper.
I don't know about me, mate.
Well, you might have clapped in the past, mate. You don't clap anymore,
I've seen a
mate.
fair few cheeks, mate.
Who do you reckon is the biggest clapper in the NRL?
We've got to find out who's single first.
Is Reece single?
No, I don't think so. Oh, I don't know.
Hard
But
to
he's got a
say.
daughter, so he wouldn't be in that life. You know what I mean? Because he'd be
As much.
Yeah, as much, because he'd be taking care of his little one, and you know he does because he always puts her up and posts it. That's right. Single. Who would? Listen, I'm not going to say I was ashamed of the Broncos. But let's just put it this way: they got interviewed by a radio network. Apologies, I'm forgetting. And most of the players didn't know where Canberra was.
Oh my God! Are you serious,
Bro, I'm being
That's some
serious.
Yank stuff.
So listen, the good thing is you can play footy because holy shit, what were you doing in school? I'll have to get it up. I cannot remember the radio. It was like 4GB or something.
Or is that 2D chess, 3D chess, 4D chess? Is that the same 4D chess?
Well, first they were asked.
When they're trying to, because that's a funny way to throw shade.
Well, it wasn't
To be
throwing
like,
shade.
I don't even fucking know where that is.
Well, maybe. So they were asked, what's good about Canberra? And they were all just like, not much, pretty much.
Well, everyone just says Questacon.
Yeah. Or Mooseheads.
Or Mooseheads. I'm going to say the Raiders. I think the best thing about Canberra is the Raiders.
Yeah, funnily enough, our man, hot boy, Patrick Carrigan, he said the Raiders. See, that's a good man. He gets it. He gets it.
He does get it.
I'm trying. I'll have to Google like what.
You've piqued my interest now.
Mate, I'm telling you, 3 players didn't know. And then at the end,
And who were they? Could you pick them?
you know what? Well, Ricky nailed it. He was bomb.
Yeah.
Paddy Carrigan nailed it. And then they told Ben Hunt that 3 players didn't get it, and he was like, "Are you fucking serious?" He was like, "Oh my god!"
And who were they?
I can't remember now.
Throw them.
Maybe
Throw 'em under the bus, come
I
on.
don't want to throw them because if I say the wrong name and they do know,
Yeah.
So that was look. It could be. It's a double-edged sword. Maybe look. I just want blokes that are hot, young, dumb, full of cum, playing footy. But in
See,
saying that, not knowing what states are in the country or
Yeah,
territories,
but
or
see, so where do you draw the line, though?
yeah,
Where do you draw the line? Because either you want blokes that are young, dumb, and full of cum, or you want blokes that are young, sort of dumb, and full of cum. Like, you got to be specific. I really do think you need to be specific.
well, maybe certain positions are allowed to be completely dumb, like almost.
If you're a leader of men like Paddy Carrigan, you need to know that.
Yes,
If
and he did.
if you're a grunt work guy and it's like me, football, run up, hit, then you don't.
Listen, I need to. You've got it? Okay, let's make it as loud as possible. Put it in the mic. So.
I'll just send it to you.
Okay, I'll put it up.
Let's do that.
So listen, I don't know whether to be proud or ashamed. All I
Bit of
know
both, mate.
is the omens and the patterns are telling me. First of all, I think there's at least. I've already heard of at least 4 or 5 families that have hid their mums from Reece Walsh. At least 4 or 5
So
families.
let me get this straight. You're saying that you think Reece Walsh is going to score 2 tries because
He's the number one
you
clapper
are
in the-
pretty
in the
sure he can clap birds.
He can clap cheeks.
Yeah.
Raiders are getting their cheeks
He claps
clapped.
cheeks,
Yes.
right?
So whilst they're
And-
doing the Viking clap, he's
Yep.
clapping their cheeks with 2
Right.
tries.
Would he need to be clapping cheeks whilst they're doing the clap for this to work?
No, well, I'm
Like,
sure.
does he need to bring a bird into the sheds and get a quick
he's-
one,
but he's
in
also-
before the game?
He's also metaphorically, he doesn't just clap birds' cheeks. He can metaphorically clap cheeks on the field. You know what I'm saying? He's good at clapping cheeks, period.
Yep.
And so Raiders' cheeks are about to be clapped by Reece Walsh.
I don't hate it.
Look, there's some synergy there.
I don't hate it.
There's
You know?
been worse. There's been worse.
There's been
omens.
way worse. There's been way. It's not even an omen. It's just a theory, and I think it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. It's a pretty strong theory.
Listen, they're the ones
Can
that wanted
Reece
to-
Walsh clap cheeks? Yes.
most likely.
I'm going to say yes. Like if you had to pick, like gun to my head, can he clap cheeks? I'm going to say yes, he can.
Yes.
Therefore,
Are
it
the Raiders
poses the
known for
question,
their claps?
Are the Raiders known for their claps? Yes, a Viking clap.
Do we all prefer clapping cheeks over the Viking clap? Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Who's the best at it? Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh, he's a rogue, baby. And look, can I be honest? I didn't think we were going to foolproof the theory this much. I didn't think we were
We
going
don't
to
bring it to me then. We don't bring it to me.
I'm sorry. I'm
don't
not
bring it
angry
to
at
me.
you.
Don't bring- no,
I'm not
no,
angry. I'm
that's
just
right.
saying I wasn't prepared.
Mate, don't bring me a theory, right? And ask my opinion if you don't want to run it through the ringer.
I just didn't think we'd be going this deep. I thought it'd be a service level
I don't
joke.
even think we've gone that deep.
I thought it'd be a service
We can
level
spend
joke.
45 minutes on this.
I thought it'd be surface level. I thought we'd laugh at the funniness that, clapping cheeks, the Viking clap. I thought we'd laugh at it.
No.
We've gone deeper than I thought.
No,
I
we do.
apologise.
You explore stuff like that.
I
Because there might be money there, mate.
You're right, actually.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair dinkum. We're talking about a doubler. We're talking about any
You're
time.
talking about a Reece double. What's he paying? $5-6?
Oh, this video's not coming through. Oh, on Instagram.
Come on, mate.
Send it to the text. I'm old school, mate. I'm on the text. Come on, mate. I'm a text guy.
Man.
Okay. First things come. Breaking news. Tom Drojovic hates Manly. Wow, okay. That's an interesting story. All right, here we go.
State that you like about Canberra.
Their football team.
And can you tell me what city what state or territory the city of Canberra is in? State. No. What state or territory is Canberra in?
New South Wales.
What state or territory is Canberra in?
State or territory?
Yeah. In Australia. What state or territory is it in?
It's in New South Wales.
What state or territory is Canberra in?
ACT.
What state or territory is Canberra in?
ACT.
You're pretty good. You've got that. No one got that right. But
Surely not.
Jordan Ricky was the only one to get it right.
Who got it wrong?
Katoni Staggs, Payne and Haas, Jesse Arthur. What state or territory is Canberra in?
The Australian Capital Territory.
Oh,
There you go.
he's actually gone the full. He didn't even use the abbreviation, Paddy
That's
Carrigan.
Patrick, though. That's Patrick. Listen,
Tony Staggs, yep, I can see that. Who else was it? Jesse Arthurs, both hot.
hot, that's good. And Payne Haas, it's Payne Haas. He can do what he
That's Payne
wants.
Hart. Well, but
He can do what
also
he
you got to remember this: you can't move like that
he's trucking that
and
all
have
day
his
long.
build and also get that answer right. You just can't have it all. You know what I mean?
So, listen, was it surprising that a lot of Broncos players don't know where Canberra is? Yeah, it was surprising to me.
I don't think that would be unique to the Broncos.
So that also...
I reckon that might be a league-wide issue.
But you know why they didn't get it? Is because all they're caring about is rugby league. That's all they care about, which is good to me. I'm happy with that. As long as my leaders, like Ben Hunt Carrigan, can identify the states and territories that we live in, that's all I need from my footy team.
How are you feeling about Sunday?
Obviously...
must be nervous.
Yeah, definitely nervous. Definitely nervous. I definitely think Raiders deserve to be favourites. And I know it's my bias saying this, but I see it as a coin flip.
That's your bias.
Yeah, maybe it is. But I genuinely believe Broncos have
Nice
the team.
form, though.
They have the team
Nice
to take
form
it to
line.
the Raiders. They have the team to take it to the Raiders. And also, they're one of the very few teams on paper whose forward pack, even though it's not as good, like depth-wise, it can go with the Raiders, which is their main weapon. It's their forward pack. So but on the flip side, Raiders are the one team that has a better forward pack than the Broncos. So you could say that depending on how you look at it, now I'm looking at it from a biased perspective because I'm a Broncos guy. But I'm a Broncos guy, through and through. But if you look at it from a Raiders side, you're sitting there saying, no, we're the only team that can handle the Broncos forward pack. So that makes us win, which is fair enough. I would say the one area of Raiders, if I'm the Broncos, that I'd be focusing on is they're not great under the high ball. They've improved a lot last month. I'll give them that. But they do, if they drop 1 or 2, they tend to drop 3 or 4. So there's that. But they have improved substantially since the middle of the year. Now, if I'm the Raiders, I'm just saying, boys, let's just hang in there. The Broncos have a tendency to beat themselves and get a bit excited. They didn't last week against the Storm, but that's only they've only done that maybe once or twice all year long. Every other game that they've played the Broncos, it's been fucking touch footy, gunslinging, all that stuff. So, going to be a mad, mad game. I cannot wait. I will say, if there's one team where it's going to hurt much less to lose to, it's the Raiders. Like, if the Raiders beat us and go on to win the comp, they're my second team.
They're everyone's second
They're
team.
my second team. So
They're
I'm like, you know what?
second team.
I'll cuck.
Listen,
I'll cuck for the Raiders.
sometimes, and I'm not just saying this because Manly's out, you know?
Oh, Manly out of the finals.
Yeah.
Were they ever in it?
Yeah. Mathematically.
10 weeks ago?
Mathematically.
Okay.
Couple of tough losses.
And then when the season was over, you're like, you know what? Let's stop playing a bit of footy.
Couple of tough losses.
Just to fucking piss our fans off like we don't
Couple
do.
of tough losses in there. Tigers a couple of weeks ago. Titans middle of the year.
Was Tigers at home too?
Yeah. But
And Tommy wants to leave.
I'm man enough, and I'm not just saying this because Manly's out. So you need to trust me.
Okay, I'll trust you.
I think it's good for the game if Raiders win.
Oh, good for the game.
And sometimes you got to put the game first. Because the
Sometimes
game's
you do.
given us a lot.
Mate, it's giving it everything. Literally everything.
Yeah.
Literally everything.
Even the shirt on your back.
Made me cool. Well, come on, you just said I was cool from 18 months ago.
Never said that.
Fuck.
It's giving you the shirt off your back, mate.
Well, I will say,
You know what I mean?
What else has helped me is be good. Good day.
The game actually, before we do a good day, you know what the game gave
wasn't
Matty?
that.
The game gave Matty a ring for his missus.
First non-player to win a ring from the game.
So you got to ask yourself, punters and dribblers, is it time to put the game first?
That's fair. And listen, I think
And
a lot
putting
of
the
people,
game first looks like the Raiders winning the comp. That's what it looks
all
like.
the Broncos.
No.
Why not the Broncos?
Because I think we're all
We haven't run 20 years.
Mate, it's been 20 years and we're all loving it. The richest, most powerful club in Australia haven't won a comp in 20 years. We're all loving it. That's half as long as the fucking Eels. That's how long it is.
Oh, that's not nice. I thought we were
20
coming-
years is getting up there. That's
But I thought we were meeting halfway with each other there for a little bit.
No.
And then you fucking just throw it under. That's not. I mean,
What
it's,
are you-
it's,
what
it's
is-
a
what is
lot
the-
of chat for a team that's fucking falling to pieces right now.
No, not falling.
Sack their assistant coach, sacking Tom Trbojevic. He's off to
Sacked?
England. Sacking half their squad, mate. DCE, he's fucking gone. Mate, it's a club in turmoil.
DC's 45, so that's fine. The Tommy Turbo stuff is obviously bullshit. Obviously, Laurie Daly's knocked us back. Obviously, Mick Ennis has knocked us back. There's people knocking us back. I get it. We get knocked back a lot. Which isn't, it's not great.
It's not great. It's not great that the club looks like it's in absolute shambles at the moment.
But if you talk to people that are close to the club, then people that know the club, people that know its sensibilities.
Yeah, okay. They're in tune with it.
In tune with the rhythm
Okay.
of the Manly Seagulls.
The rhythm of backstabbing each other internally.
The rhythm of the Manly Seagulls.
The only club.
The
where,
rhythm.
The only
The ry-
club where the players publicly.
Molly. Molly.
The only club where it's not even a secret, but it's an open secret that the players don't like the coach. It's just everyone knows it.
You know what we should do? And you know what you do in that situation? Longer deal. Longer deal. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. That's the Manly way. What I wanted to say before I was rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
Is that Manly's always been a fucking shit show.
Okay.
It's always been weird with weird infighting and weird backroom stuff and weird board stuff. But you know what happens?
Okay.
We still win
Well,
comps.
we used to.
We still win comps.
What used to happen?
We still win comps.
Well, it hasn't happened
Jamal Fogarty coming next year.
It's been, what, 14 years?
I mean, we got Joey Walsh.
Has it been 14 years?
Hey?
14 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
The next Joey, it's 20? 20 years?
How many grand finals have you been?
No,
How many grand finals?
One? Yeah.
We've been more.
You've lost them both.
Hey, just saying.
We were robbed. You lost yours.
You're about to fold.
We were robbed. You lost yours.
You were robbed.
We were.
Your owners literally want to sell the club. That's how bad it's gone.
They said no to a $30 million offer.
Yeah, sure.
They did.
That definitely happened.
It did.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't reckon?
I believe the report. I'm with you. I'm saying it definitely happened.
Exactly.
Yeah, they definitely were offered an official $30 million and they were like, nah. The club that we fucking ignore all year and we don't have anything to do with, that we won't take that.
Why would you? When there's a new rights deal that's getting fucking carved out. Why would you sell it now? At the peak of a fucking crest.
Well,
mate?
I'd sell it now because it's about to win the wooden spoon.
You know what? Like, if you had half a brain, Dennis, you'd be like, I'm going to sell it when there's a new rights deal being signed.
Okay,
so that it makes it more valuable.
Okay, so they do want to sell then? They're just waiting for the right deal.
Open your eyes, Dennis.
So do they want to sell or not want to sell?
I reckon they'd sell for the right offer.
So they do want to sell.
Now we just need someone who maybe doesn't live in America the whole time, who maybe is interested in the club, who maybe doesn't just like hand out jobs to fucking randos. Like I want someone to explain the employment strategy at the Manly Seagulls, because it's a head scratcher. It's a real head scratcher. And you know what's even more concerning, confusing, alarming, distressing, disturbing, is that the people that we offer these jobs to are saying no. They were writing the other day like Laurie Daly had come on as an advisor and he's like, nah. It's like, what? Fucking hell. Also, Laurie's has he ever coached a fucking first grade side?
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Listen.
Off the back of probably the worst loss in Origin history this year. But anyway, that's okay. No. Keep pressing on.
That's what's crazy. Is like, you reached out to him, and even after this year's loss, he still said, nah, fuck that.
Mate, they were writing about it. It was like done. It's like Laurie Daly's got an advisement role at Manly, which would be like the cushiest fucking thing of all time.
Except you're guaranteed to be backstab at least 3 times.
Who cares? You're used to doing a bit of advising. He's basically just saying no to free cheddar.
There. Now, listen, I don't want to make your day worse, but Danny Weidler.
I'm having a good day.
Well, I'm having a good day right now too. I'm actually having a good day.
I'm having a really good day.
I'm having a good day.
It's thanks to good day. It would be hard to come in here and answer these questions, given the state of affairs, to be sitting in the hot seat, bundled out of the finals, and didn't even make it. 10th. Again, tough losses this year. Having to sit through this next segment, which we'll get to in a moment. I wouldn't be able to handle it if I hadn't had my good day.
Yeah.
Because I've had my good day, I consider I can handle it.
Okay.
You know?
Me too. Look, my omen or my pattern was delved into deeply. I was in the hot seat there for a second and I wouldn't have been able to handle it without this good day.
Yep.
Literally. Started here, it's down here now.
Yeah, that's it. You're drinking it. Well done. Code DMP, 10% off, pair it with subscription, 20% off.
We got a new name for the show as well. We came up with it last night. It is the Cuck, Simp and Gimp.
Cuck, Simp, Gimp.
Yes.
I'm the Simp. Denon's the Gimp.
Yes.
Tom's the Cuck.
Yeah.
Don't ask why. Here's what it is. DMP's replaced. Cuck, Simp, Gimp show. The Cuck, Simp, Gimp show. That's it.
That's it.
It doesn't really like it rhymes, but it's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
The Cuck, Gimp, Simp show. The Cuck, Simp, Gimp show.
The Cuck, Gimp, Simp show.
The Cuck, Gimp, Simp show.
There you go.
I think you finished with Simp.
And look, how it all came together, I accuse Edward of being a simp.
Yep.
Then,
which was unfair because I was coming in to fucking do the show.
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
fair. That is true. And you agree
After
that
you fucked me around and moved it by half an hour. just completely ruined my morning.
And then I called Tom a cuck because he said Raiders is his team, or did you say that after I called him a cuck?
I think you said it after. I think you just said it.
I think I just said it. Yeah, I was in a bit of a mood last night.
You were in a real mood. You were throwing shade all over the show.
I was throwing shade, which is a bit rich for me after I just asked for a favour, but I did it anyway. And then that's when Tom called me a gimp, and I said, and then you said that's got a ring to it, and I said,
did.
That's the new name of the show.
Yeah. So
but we do have a screenshot. So I asked Tom, as we won't get to catch up this week, Good luck to Manly in the finals, bro. Hopefully they get the win. That's what I said to Tom. And his response was, I'm a Raiders man. That was his response. I got the screenshot. It's there. Screenshot's there.
Yep.
So, just saying. Maybe that's why your club's fucking falling apart. Fans hate it as well.
No, but what you need to understand is if you love the game of rugby league,
Okay.
like we do, because we owe it a great debt,
Yeah, fair, okay. Oh, so it's a debt-based supporter.
then given Manly's out of the finals for reasons I'm not going to go into, a couple of tough calls this year, then you need to pick another side. And the best thing for rugby league is to support the Raiders.
Okay.
That's the best thing for rugby league.
Can I ask you an honest question? Can you give me an honest answer?
Yep.
You know how sometimes you can get desensitized to things? How many times do you guys not have to make the finals for it not to be a tough loss going forward? Because there's been a few times
We
now
made
you
the
still
finals
qualify.
last year, so don't make out like we never made
But
it.
like over the last 4 or 5 years, like
We beat the Bulldogs in the finals last year.
last 4 or 5 years, been a few times that you haven't.
Well, it's like one on, one off sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
So how many times? Do you reckon 2 in a row? You reckon is that when
Did you
go?
miss the finals last year?
Did I miss the finals last year?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yep.
Yes, we did. And it was tough because
We made it last year.
Yeah, it was tough.
Right.
It was
so
tough.
but you finishing top 4 this year is evidence that you can turn things around. Things can be turned around.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can turn around because there's other shit going on as well.
Like what?
Well, we've got it here actually. Tom Trbojevic is looking at his options in England. As I previously reported, he's not happy at Manly. So Tom Trbojevic, on his day, probably the greatest player of all time.
Yep.
It was denied by the club, but he's considering an exit at the end of his current deal. Manly, this is Danny Widler quote, by the way. Manly have some major issues. That's his quote, not mine.
Danny Widler's he's stirring the pot.
Okay.
Deluxe here.
Okay, he's a pot stirrer.
He's a pot stirrer. I think that there's evidence this year when he was on Team DCE that he was prepared to punch on with the club, Danny Widler. You know what I mean? He's prepared to stir the pot, and he's stirring the pot in a big way. Tom Trbojevic of 28 years old fame, of great last month fame,
Great last one.
of found his feet fame, of back to the Tom we know and love fame. Why the fuck would he go to England?
Look, it's news to me, that's for sure.
He's 28. He's not 40.
And he could get a contract at any other club.
Any other club.
Very interesting. Where do you reckon this story is coming from?
Maybe Danny woke up and he's like, I'm going to stir some shit today.
You're going to fuck with Hello Sport. I reckon he woke
No,
up.
not Hello Sport, just the club.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, fair enough. Now, just under that,
Or maybe the club wants to get rid of him.
there's a chance of that. There's a chance of that, you reckon? On a big wicket, being injured a bit.
We like maybe they like what Lehigh did at fullback. I don't know.
You just saw another club legend out of the club this year. It didn't end that very well.
No, it didn't end well at all. Some could say that it completely derailed our season. I don't know if I'm in that camp or not, but it is interesting that our form line pretty much marries up with that announcement. In fact, you could argue that was the end of the season.
You may as well have said,
You
guys,
could have.
season's over.
I mean, if that's the conclusion that you draw, I can go along with it.
Okay. Now,
Is that had a huge impact on our fucking season?
listen, I don't want to. I didn't put this show together. Matty put it together, so I don't want to rub salt into the wounds. And you've already alluded to this, but New South Wales coach Laurie Daly has rejected an opportunity to join Manly's coaching staff.
Yeah. The Seagulls wanted Daly to join the club as a sounding board for Seabold, but given his commitments to New South Wales, he's flat out, is he?
And his big sports breakfast show. So not even just New South Wales. He's like, I got a show as well, bros.
Unable to find time required to complete the role.
He's not even a full-time employee of the New South Wales Rugby League. He's part-time.
Even though Daly said earlier this week he was keen to pursue the opportunity. Jesus Christ. Is this the club being like, yeah, listen, we'll keep Seabold, but we need someone to sort of like have a check and balance?
And also like blame as well, in case things go wrong.
Mate, it just feels like if you look under the hood of that club, things
There's
ain't.
multiple mechanics punching on under the hood.
There's not good. You know what I mean? Like keep the hood closed because you're not going to like what's under there.
There's literally not even an engine there anymore. It's been stolen.
Whoever looks under the hood fucks off. Yeah. That's what happens.
Oh, there's no engine in this car. Okay, I can't drive it.
Mick Ennis, nope, see you later. Laurie Daly, nope, see you later. The potential owners of the club, nope, see you later. Turbo, see you later. He's not leaving.
He's not leaving. Okay.
If Turbo leaves,
Say it. Say it. Were you going to say I leave too?
no, I'll
Say
cry.
it. Say
No,
it.
No,
You pussy.
I wouldn't. No, I'm not leaving, mate. But I'm saying that if he leaves, if he left right at the age of 28 and went and ripped for another club,
Oh, bro.
I would be so cut. And then they replaced him with, I don't know.
I read down the article because it's on Code now, and they do say that he spoke to his manager and said he's absolutely not playing for another club, but to explore overseas.
So this is, I hate the Manly Seagulls so much, but I also love them so much that I would never play for another club, but I also hate them so much that I want to leave.
I'm already going to England. No, I'm not going to talk about it next year and wait to see how things goes. I'm literally already keen to go.
Do you think if you're the owner of the Seagulls and there just seems to be a lot of unhappy energy at the club,
Energy's not great.
people are saying no, people are leaving, people are exploring opportunities if you're going to take Dunny at face value overseas, do you think you'd maybe stop and go, what could be causing this?
Yeah, I
What
mean,
could be the cause?
you lost a club legend coach a couple of years ago. You nearly sacked your current coach. You lost a club legend in DCE. You're losing another, essentially a club legend. I know he hasn't won a Prem there, but there's a lot going on. Let's just put it that way.
And there just seems to be something that hasn't changed. There's a lot of other changes, but there's one thing that hasn't changed and that doesn't seem to be addressed. In fact, it looks to be extended. I find that quite odd.
It's very odd. It's very odd.
Particularly when maybe that thing was like at the Broncos for a time and
It didn't really work out.
didn't got the spoon, which was considered impossible. So I don't know.
Literally
Interesting.
impossible. When you look at that
Very
roster, it's honestly, I'd argue it's the worst spoon in history.
I think it is 100%.
Like, it is the worst spoon in history.
Yeah. And we hide that.
Oh, see, you know what? I was with ya, and then you got to throw that little jab, and that's not fair. That's not fair. Okay, we'll move on then. See, you know what? I'm a bigger person. I'm going to move on to another club. I'm a bigger person.
Thanks, mate.
It's been reported that Reid Mahoney has been dropped from tomorrow's match. Now, initially it was reported Turpin was coming in. Then we heard whispers about Harry Hayes coming in. But it's now being reported Sexton will come onto the bench. This is all brought to you by Aspley Mazda and Luke Camilleri, who is having the biggest sale in 6 years, I'm pretty sure, this Saturday. It's one day only. Message Lukey on Instagram, LDC_01. Message him for details because he can give you exclusive details and make sure you're taken care of. But if you are in the business of looking for a car, this is the time to do it, guys. It doesn't get bigger than this. Massive thank you to Aspley Mazda. Give him a follow as well on Instagram. But make sure to message Luke Camilleri. Biggest sale. They haven't done it for 6 years. Okay, Bulldogs.
Yeah, let's move on.
What are your thoughts?
Let's just move on.
Just move on. From the Dogs.
No, as in, like, I'm glad that we've.
Oh yeah, from the Manly stuff.
Yeah. Just let's.
See, I take care of you, mate. I'm not a bad guy.
It's tough.
I'm a cool guy.
You know what I mean? Like, you can see I'm hurting, can't you?
I can see you hurting.
Yeah.
I can see you hurting. And can I be honest with you? Feels kind of good for me because you sit in there all day, every day with Tom, putting shit on the Broncos. And to see you squirm a little bit makes me feel good.
Yeah. At least we haven't won a spoon.
And you're a merger club. You're a merger club.
Huh?
You're a merger club.
What? Now how? Explain.
Well, Northern Eagles and Manly, and then.
But is that happening now? Is that still a thing?
Like Northern Eagles, you became Northern
Is that
Eagles.
still a thing?
And then you won.
Is that still a thing?
But like you
Is that
became
still-
another team, and then you were another team.
Is that still a thing? No, they tried to make us, and we punched on. The Rabbitohs are celebrated for it. What, we aren't? How good are the Rabbitohs? They march. It's like Manly did the same thing.
But they were kicked out of the comp. They never changed.
Yeah, that's
from
even
Rabbitohs.
worse.
You guys were literally changed as an organisation,
and we changed back. And why isn't that celebrated as a show of strength? You know what I mean? Tigers couldn't do it. Dragons couldn't do it. We could.
Okay.
Too strong, too powerful.
Too strong, too powerful. What are your thoughts on the Reid Mahoney situation? Weird.
Very odd.
Very weird.
Very odd, very weird. But the Bulldogs seem to do that this year, you know what I mean? Like, things are going really well and they just go, fuck it, let's change it up. Let's change it up. We're coming first? Let's change it up.
Do you reckon they're you know, when you always see people after they break up, they say, I sabotaged because I can't handle love. maybe the Bulldogs can't handle love and they're sabotaging themselves.
Yeah, like they've got a hot missus who's great.
Treats
and they're
them really well,
and
but they got
just,
trauma.
Yeah, and they got trauma, and they got PTSD, and they're insecure as
Mummy issues,
fuck.
maybe.
And they got mummy issues, and they go, you know what? I'm gonna self sabotage
Yep.
because I don't deserve this love.
And I don't want to feel the pain because like my mummy walked away. I don't want my partner. I don't want her to walk away, so I'll walk away first.
I'll
to
walk away
avoid that
first.
similar feeling
Yeah.
to the trauma I experienced as a child.
Exactly. And in doing so, create fresh trauma.
Yes, and just continue the cycle too. It's all about breaking
Yeah.
the cycle,
Yeah.
Eddie. Unfortunately, the Bulldogs seem to be continuing the cycle of hurting themselves because
Yes.
they haven't been good for about 10 years.
Well, that's exactly right. And I think that deep down that they don't love themselves. I think this is a self-love issue, right?
Okay.
And when you hate yourself, what you do is you spite yourself. And this is just straight out of the Bulldogs. I hate myself. I want to spite myself playbook.
Yeah. Because
And they've been doing it all year.
They've
They've been doing it all year. And people are like, yeah, we're building for the future, mate. It's like, yeah, but you've got a finals game this weekend.
And also, you had the hottest partner and the best partner in town at about round 14 or so.
And I'm not a ones and twos guy. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like I'm not an X's and O's guy.
You're a ones and twos guy?
I'm none of those things.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean? I'm a vibe guy.
Vibe
But from
guy.
an X's and O's perspective, has Reid Marnie been that bad?
Mate,
I think he's been pretty solid.
just solid. Like, okay, he hasn't been great, but at the same time, are you telling me he's the third best 9 in the comp? No, sorry, at the Bulldogs?
The Bulldogs. Seems odd.
Seems odd. Also, like, I could understand the Harry Hayes being brought on the bench because I've always been I don't understand why you would carry Marnie if you're not going to start him. So I get that to a degree. So I'd understand Hayes coming on because their bench doesn't have any front rowers. Like, they got Curran, but like he's all hard Curran. He's not an out and out front rower. He's a bloody good player though. But then they bring Sexton on, a guy that plays 7, but then he played 9 on the weekend. You're telling me Sexton's a better 9 and he's a better 9 than Marnie? Or is he more of a utility?
Sexton's is he a utility?
Well,
I never really thought of him as a utility.
Last week, you could argue, and maybe this is what's, forced their hands, but Bronson Sherry went down and they had to move Burton out to the centre. Well, they didn't have to, but they did. And they brought Reid on and Hayward had to play 7. Is this an evidence that they're going, well, if that happens again, instead of having to move multiple players, or when we do make that move, instead of having to move Bailey to 6 or 7, we can move Burton from 6 and then we put Galvin at 6, Sexton at 7. Is that what's happening? It seems like I'll think in the room to it a little bit.
I think you're trying too hard. That's like a weird scenario.
Well, but that happened last week. So last week, Bronson Sherry got head knock. He's not available this week. So that instead of moving Kurt Mann out there or someone, they moved Burton from 6 to centre. They moved Hayward from 9 to 6, and they brought Mahoney on at 9. And so the only thing that makes sense to me is they've gone, we can't afford that to happen again. So we'll bring Sexton on the bench if Burton has to move somewhere or if Galvin has to move somewhere.
But it's a unique situation.
That only has happened once, to my understanding, unless it's happened
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's like it's a unique one.
And you have Kurt Mann on the bench already.
It's almost like a big front rower scores, and you get on. I'm going to get him on the next week. It's like, that's already happened.
Yeah. The
He's
moment's
already,
happened.
the moment's happened.
Yeah.
You're late to the party. He's scored already.
Yeah.
You're chasing a shadow.
Maybe look.
Does lightning strike twice? They say it doesn't.
They say it doesn't, but it has. They say it
definitely
doesn't,
has.
but it has. So maybe Serraldo's a genius. Not maybe. He's bloody good.
He's a bloody good coach.
Bloody good coach. So he's seen something we're not. But me personally, I'm not. I would be starting Marnie. I would either have Hayward starting at 13 or at 14. I'd have Hayes on the bench as well.
Well, guess what? We'll know tomorrow night.
Would I have Hayes on the bench? Would I have enough people? We'll know. We'll know, baby. Oh, tonight. Oh, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Friday night.
Yeah, Friday
night, mate.
Do you want to stream for it, mate?
No, mate.
No. Okay, mate. So, yeah, look, we'll see. I'm not sure. Now, PVL, look, he's come out swinging on Snoopy Dogg. NRL announced Teddy Swims to be the grand final entertainment, PVL. He is quoted saying, what's he called? Labrador or poodle? All I know is it's a dog act. So we had to get better than that. We actually got a vocalist, none of this doof stuff. Listen, I'm a big PVL man, but I don't know about this quote. Because, first of all, hip-hop is not doof stuff. Second of all, Snoop Dogg is an icon in all music. Teddy Swims, although has had a great run over the last year or two, not even in the same universe as Snoop Dogg. Respectfully, of course.
Listen, Peter V'landys is a different.
Listen,
okay?
he's a mover and shaker.
He's the grandson of God. He's the son of Christ.
I'm a PVL man.
He brought the game back. He's a mover and a shaker. He loves seafood. He loves Pepsi Maxes.
Loves giving it to AFL.
He loves an oversized suit. And he's been phenomenal for the game, right?
Yeah.
So just know that my love for PVL is real and it's strong.
I'm with you.
And it's honest.
I'm with
and it's
you too.
true and it's
I'm with
real.
you.
But this is a shocker. This is an absolute shocker. This is a man, right, who deep down in his plums knows that they've been bested.
We've been bamboozled.
We've been bested. Last year, they had Katy Perry, who was great, by the way. We had Ked Leroy, sweet, okay?
Loved it.
You know, I'm happy if you call it a draw. It was probably an edge to AFL, but I'm happy to call it a draw.
You know what? I'm willing to give NRL the W because Kid Leroy is actually connected to rugby league. So I'll give him a W if you want last year.
Happy. Perfect. Like, you can convince me either way.
Yeah.
This year, they get Snoop fucking Dogg, right? Which is like a massive get. People were coming in their pants when Snoop Dogg did the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's how big this guy is.
He did the Super Bowl.
He did the Super Bowl.
And his nuts are so big, the NFL told him, don't do any gang signs or crip walking on stage. Don't wear any of the colours, whatever. He literally walked on stage with the gang colours and crip walked.
Him and Dr. Dre did the Super Bowl in LA and everyone was losing their minds. This guy is big time. He's an A-lister, mate, with huge social cred.
Yeah.
And he's doing the AFL Grand Final. And our retort is Teddy Swims, who I didn't know who the fuck Teddy Swims was until yesterday when we looked him up. I think I
You would have definitely heard his songs.
I heard one of his songs, and I'm like, okay, I've heard
One of the biggest songs of the year.
No, I've heard it.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't know who Teddy Swims was before that, and I reckon my situation would be quite common.
Yes. The only reason I know what Teddy Swims looks like is because I follow a hip hop channel that does a chart every once a month, I think, and Teddy Swims would come up a lot. The Company Man, shout out. You know, I know you're a huge fan
And
of the
it's just, it's a bit cringe. What's he called? Labrador or Poodle? You know what his name is.
Yeah, I think we all do.
What, you don't know who Snoop Dogg is?
Literally one of the biggest names in the world.
Yes, you
Period.
do. We actually got a vocalist. Were we crying out for that?
Listen, you can have the best, and Teddy Swims is a vocalist. When some of the doggy style songs come on,
Do you know what we need?
it is going to be mayhem.
What we need? Entertainment.
Yeah. Listen,
We need pre-match entertainment. It's not pre-match vocalist. It's pre-match entertainment. We need entertainment. We want to be entertained. And because the AFL go first, constant comparison.
yeah. And also, you could be the greatest singer of all time. When Drop It Like It Hot
Oh my God.
drops,
Yep.
it's done. It's over. Yeah, when you hear that,
Like, what are we talking about?
what are we talking? You could be the greatest singer of all time. When you're about to drop it like it's hot before a game of sport, it's over.
Listen, in cricket, there's an old saying that you can't judge a pitch until both teams have batted on it. But on this occasion, I'm prepared to give the W to Snoop Dogg already.
Listen, when the next
He hasn't even
episode,
sung.
when the next episode comes on, are you telling me, oh man, I wish you could sing better?
Oh, but he can't sing, and his name's Poodle, is it? Or Labrador? Better in this situation not to say anything at all, because you've made the whole situation lamer.
To be honest,
This is lamer now.
I'd go as far to say if you just go down the fair dinkum department, you go, you know what? Yeah, good on the AFL. They got one win out of about 1 million. Do that instead. You know what I mean? We smack them every year.
You come out and you go, who won the ratings war last year? We did.
They're desperate. That's why they spend all that money.
They're desperate. They need Snoop Dogg. We're not going to spend the sort of money they're spending. They've been frivolous with their cash.
Yeah.
You come out and you say that. You don't pretend you don't know who Snoop Dogg is when you fucking do.
When Young, Wild and Free comes on, what are you doing then?
What are you doing then,
What
bro?
are you doing then?
Come on, be better.
We've got to be better
That's
than
a
that.
big L from PVL. Huge L.
Huge, big
And he's
fat
like,
one.
you don't usually associate PVL and L's.
What are you doing
PVL.
when Gin and Juice comes on? Gin and Juice.
Talking about gin and juice?
Oh my God. So I'm just going through nothing but a G thing. Oh my
Baby.
God. Drop it like it's hot. Who am I? What's my name? I mean, even if Beautiful comes on. What if Beautiful comes on?
Not good
With
enough.
Pharrell.
Beautiful.
Like, what are you doing there?
I just want you to know.
Jesus. Just look at
We
the
all
next,
know 'em.
The next episode. One of the most iconic
Put it this way.
beats ever. And
Put it this way. I know all those songs.
Yeah.
I've been, recounting a couple of them. Teddy Swims. Go through his songs and let's see if I can sing them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be a tough one. So, look, I'm still in PBL. I mean, I know you are too. Look, it's PBL to the death. We're in PBL's corner. Sometimes
sometimes you got to ride or die.
Yeah, we're riding or dying. And at this stage, we're dying, but we'll resurrect next year. All right, Taylan May has re-signed with the Tigers. Initially, it was a $500K 3-year deal, but then it got upgraded to a 2-year deal, $625K a year. I think this is a great get for both people. I think Taylan May is actually worth more than that, but I understand the situation, getting the lifeline, all that stuff. And I also respect Taylan May's idea of listen, give me a shorter deal, but I deserve more. And I like the Tigers said, you know what, this is a compromise we can make. So I think this is great for both parties.
It's a rare moment in rugby league where you can go great for both parties.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen often, so celebrate it.
Yeah, it
celebrate
really
it.
doesn't
You know what? They go, yep, okay, yeah. We can give you a bit more cheddar.
Yeah.
How's 625 cent? Sounds great, mate.
No
Thanks
worries,
very
mate.
much.
Then he spat on his hand and he shook it.
That's an old school one. That's a...
What are you doing if you eventually have a son and you meet, your daughter when she's 25 years old, because she won't date until she's 25, obviously.
30 years.
Maybe 30. And her partner comes home and you meet him and he spits on his hand to shake it. What are you doing?
Spit back. No, I tell him to fuck off. Get out of my house, bro.
Oh, okay.
You're punching on.
You're punching on. Yeah. Listen, you would be about 80 by that day. That's been about 20 years. You'll be 80 years old, so.
Aren't you 40, mate? Aren't you 40, bro? No, we're 54, mate.
Yeah, okay. So,
and you'll be 60.
54-year-old Eddie, you reckon he can still throw him?
Nah. Can't throw him now.
Bro, you know the craziest thing I've ever seen, not an old man, but a father not throwing him. So there was this guy, I won't say his name, but there was a guy that we went to school with, and at the time you don't realise it, but he was clearly from a not even not well off, because none of us had any money at school, but some people did, but a broken home. There was a lot going on at home. Anyway, at the time when you're growing up with him, you don't know that shit as a kid. He's just a cool dude that you get along with, whatever. Anyway, I hadn't seen him for a decade, this guy. I honestly, I'd forgotten to even think about him as a person. I went back probably, I don't know, I'll just say 10 years after school just to hang out with my school friends that I hadn't seen in literally 10 years. So we're at the park and literally this van swings around the corner and it's that guy. He tumbles out and he's punching on with his stepdad in the park in front of everyone. And I hadn't seen this guy in 10 years. I was like, what the hell? That's so-and-so. And punching on with the old man. Look, he definitely won the battle. The old man, he was a bit too old.
That's grim.
It's grim stuff. It's grim stuff. But it just reminded me of that bloke. Hope you're doing well, mate.
What's his name?
I'm not going to say his name, poor fella. Fuck.
All right.
You know what? And you're probably going to start, you probably already do, or whatever. Once you have a kid, back in the day when we were younger, if I saw that, I'll be honest, I would laugh. I'll be like, that's funny. That family had a fight. Once you have a child, that shit makes me so sad because I'm like, that poor family.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before you have a kid, you don't ever empathise with people
You
like that.
You don't have the right context.
You don't have context. You know
Life's
what?
all about context, mate.
I had a funny. Can we share moments? I'll say my moment first, and then
Depends what the moment is.
vulnerable moment about kids. Can we share a moment? We agree? One on one.
We'll see.
You got to agree before I do it.
We'll go.
So the other day I was playing with Rain, my eldest, and we're just in the bed and I was just tickling him and rolling around, wrestling with him, and he loves to rough house, little Rainy. Anyway, just had this snapshot moment, and I realised that he's not always going to be my little boy. And so I was in tears, essentially. I was in tears.
Very sweet.
And I've never cried in my life, literally.
No, because you're a big
man,
you're a big
and I'm cool. And so I got so rattled. And you know when, and as blokes too, very rarely do you get so much emotion that you start acting in a way that you wouldn't act, but it does happen. Maybe once every 6 months you get super emotional, you do something silly and you look back and you're like, oh yeah, emotional. Anyway, I got so emotional I messaged my mum and said, I'll always be your little boy.
Oh, Dennon.
I said I'd share a moment. I said I'd share a moment with you.
Wow.
But that's what kids do to you, bro.
Dude, that's emotion right
I know,
there,
bro.
baby.
But that's what kids do to you. That's what kids do to you. But I never thought of it like that before.
That's really sweet.
But I never thought of it. Like when you leave home, I left home when I was at 17. All I was thinking about was me. Me. Yeah, of course she wrote. No, she blow. Who's this? She wrote, who's this? Of course she did.
Don't send that soppy shit around here, man.
Yeah, who the fuck's this, you little pussy? That's what she wrote back.
That's really nice, mate. I like that.
Yeah, but that's what kids do to you. That's what kids do to you. I can't watch any movies where any kids get hurt anymore. I can't even fucking go near that shit. But
It's too emotional.
It's too emotional for me.
It's too emotional.
Any moments like, mate? Yeah, I mean, I know it's early.
Wait, listen, I'm a fresh dad, so I'll get there. And
Okay.
then you know what? My promise to you is when I have those vulnerable moments, it's an IOU, and I'm gonna share with you.
Okay, that's
you'll be
good.
the first bloke I share with.
I appreciate it. Alrighty, let's get to. Brought to you by Grumpy Coffee. Grab some Grumpy Coffee. That emotion was brought to you by Grumpy Coffee. Turn your phone upside down. Let's get to the games quickly because we've been gone.
It's an IOU.
It's an IOU. And that's on the record too, IOU. So
Yeah, it is. No. Hold me to it.
Okay.
Storm Dogs. Storm. But Dogs could win. This week is full of absolute caveats. Storm, but Dogs could win. Except for the Panthers game. Storm, but Dogs could win.
I'm with you. I reckon every game is a coin toss.
100%.
Except for, respectfully, the Warriors game.
The Panthers game.
Also, just quickly, and I know we've gone over time, so I apologize, but just quickly, now this may be hubris of me, so maybe it had nothing to do with me. But on Monday, I was making jokes about how the Warriors can rattle the Panthers to get the W. And some of it was bring Jet Cleary on, then hook him to make Nathan Cleary upset, and just all funny stuff. It was all jokes. Anyway, there's a Warriors page that has sent out, I guess, an SOS or something, basically listing things on how to rattle the Panthers if they get over, once they get over to New Zealand. Now, they were just all innocuous things like go out their hotel room and have a band playing so they can't sleep, all that kind of stuff. The Panthers have been made aware of it. But there was one, I guess, one note on it that made me concerned that maybe I had something to do with it. So on Monday, I joked that you should egg Ivan Cleary in his box. It was a joke. It was
Oh,
a
yeah, that
joke.
was on there.
That was on the list. Now, maybe it's hubris. Maybe we're just great minds think alike. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just hubris of me
You
thinking
just
that,
want to clear that up. You didn't mean it.
I didn't mean that shit. Don't egg anyone, all right? Don't do, just win the game fair and square, please.
So basically, you're condoning this sort of behaviour.
No, I'm not.
Down in Camp Bloke in a bar.
No.
Condones the egging of the player
Don't
box.
condone the egging. Listen, don't condone any egging. It was a joke. It was a bit. Just trying to lighten the mood, baby. That's all I was trying to do.
Come on, man. You got to be serious all the time. Come on, man.
So
you got a big audience, man. You got to take this seriously.
Listen, so don't egg anyone. Webby, don't select Jet Cleary and then hook him. That's a bad move, bros. Don't do that. He's killing it at the moment. He'd be your next 7 over the next 10 years. But anyway, I just needed to say that.
Got to say it.
Got to say it. Okay, Bulldogs off first. Storm.
Panthers.
Warriors, Panthers. Yeah, I'm going Panthers. Sharkies, Roosters.
I'm going to say Roosters just because the Sharks don't love finals, and I'm going to roll that narrative out. But I actually think there's a good chance they can win.
I am Sharks' number one glazer. So I'm going to defend them till the death. I'm going Sharkies.
Okay.
I'm going Sharkies. Okay, Raiders, Broncos.
Raiders, come on, baby.
No spite is allowed, bro.
It's not spite. They're at home. It's Sunday afternoon.
You said every game's a coin flip.
Your
and then you said
in-laws are
Raiders.
going to be there. It's huge. This is a Raiders win.
Listen, you said every game was a 50-50, but that doesn't sound like 50-50 chat to me. Everyone else you said they could win.
No, it is a 50-50, but I think it's coming up Raiders.
That's fine. I'm going Broncos. Matty, who are you going in this one?
Surprise.
I'm going Raiders.
In Sharks, Roosters, who are you going?
I want Sharks to win, but I think Roosters will win.
Panthers, Warriors?
Panthers.
Bulldogs, Storm?
Storm.
Okay, we are done and dusted. Grab your good day, guys. Got mine here, begoodhealth.com.au. DMP is the code. Pair that with a subscription. That's 20% off. Grumpy Coffee. And, as I said, Lontel. It'll be in the show notes, the link. Guys, best internet I've ever... It's internet for wizards. We just talked about... It's made me cool. Lontel Internet's made me cool.
Made him cool.
It's made me cool.
Made him cool.
As usual, we'll go and fuck ourselves.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.